Let's get the energy up, guys. Let's go.
Do you hear that? It's the download.
Oh my god. Come on. Yeah. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the download.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's Dave.
Hey, it's Lachie.
And it's the download.
The download.
Treat your ears to the download.
It's better than bath salts.
Get on the download with Dave and Lachie. Here we are once again.
Here we are once again.
Never Not Once, 19, episode 19. Here we go.
Fucking oath.
It's
That's just a fucking taste of what we can do if we made a musical. Channel 7.
Channel 7, hit us up, you know.
No, we'd have more luck with Channel 10.
Yeah.
Because they got financial issues, well documented financial problems.
Highly documented. Desperate for the content.
Were they making money in the Rove days?
Yeah, they have to.
Well, they would have been rich as fuck when Rove was popping.
Rove would have been the highlight, because imagine the advertising space, because everyone was tuning into Rove.
Yeah, I know.
Mum, grandma.
Oath. I mean, I loved Rove so much. But when I see him these days, it's just not the same. It's just
sad.
Is it?
It's a bit sad, boys.
I don't know if it's sad, boys. I mean, he's still a professional. He still gets work in the industry.
It feels like he's really trying. But maybe
I
he's
think that's
always
his problem.
really trying.
I think that's his problem, though.
Yeah.
That he's like trying so hard to still be funny.
Boy. Yeah, that's right.
And like, God, that'd be so taxing.
Worked well when he was 30, but as a 40-year-old...
Well, I mean,
40,
I reckon he was just fucking chilling out, having fun with his Rove show. And then...
his friends.
And, yeah, exactly. Like, fucking... So many comedians came through there. That's where Carrie got a, like...
Carrie Bickmore,
she was doing the news.
She
was doing the news and not getting a go because Sandra Sully's just a fucking powerhouse.
Sandra Sully.
I mean, fucking like and subscribe if you think Sandra Sully's a fucking powerhouse.
Can we get a like for Sandra?
And she's still going. Looking younger by the day.
The Botox.
Genuinely. She's fucking contacted Revlon.
Wow.
But... I still never figured out what that fucking ingredient was, and it's driving me nuts to this day. But anyway, so Carrie wasn't getting a go unless Sandra was sick, which was never, because she's a fucking powerhouse.
She just keeps going.
And she started doing fucking comedy news shit on Rove, and then got onto the project.
And she's done quite well for herself.
Oh, she's got it sorted now. She sells beanies.
She doesn't.
She does sell beanies.
She's
for brain
a beanie
cancer.
seller. Oh, wow.
So I didn't want to do the whole thing, but your confusion got me.
Yeah.
She's doing radio and shit. No, she's got it done.
Radio, that's where the...
Peter Hellier? Oh. That's where he rocked up. And now he's eclipsed Rove.
And that's... Eclipse? He's just outshining him every day.
He has completely eclipsed Rove in every way.
You know what's sad?
He pisses me off on the project too.
He pisses me off so much, but he's more of a household name though because he's on the project. Whereas Rove fucked off for a while. No one really knows who the boy is anymore.
I swear to God, he's just precious to our little 7-year window when his show was going while we were fucking growing pubes.
Yeah.
But
I remember growing pubes and watching Rove and just. Those two things combined.
I remember he interviewed Elmo and it was just a massive deal.
It was great.
It was a monster deal.
But it just... it wasn't even Rove, that was the best part. Comsec.
Oh, Tom Petrovsky.
Yeah, he was the best. Highlight.
Yeah. No, I'll never forget old Tom.
What was the thing that he said that was funny?
Have you seen the meme of him, the Petrovsky evolution or something?
Yeah.
And it's the little chart of him being a fresh-faced, serious career man at 30 trying to make money in the markets working for the Comsec. And now he's just
Now he's been at Comsec for 10 years.
He's let it go. Complete. It's I reckon if you're fucking nearing 20.
Yeah.
And he's just let it go. His hair is he looks homeless.
He's
in a suit. He's a homeless guy in a suit.
Can you imagine being
that knows a shitload about what the markets are doing?
He knows a lot about the market. That's why we cut live to Tom Petrovsky every week. But imagine being at your job for 20 years. You wouldn't have to look good because just fire me.
I mean,
fire me. I'm a wealth of knowledge.
At the 20-year mark, your redundancy, you would have to get a severance package if they fired you.
Yeah,
and it'd be fucking tasty being in markets. So.
And he's putting that straight in the market.
Isn't it interesting, though, how companies just can't be fucked to fork out the good package, so they'll pay you to be there and be shit.
Yeah, that's right.
And be a liability.
Oh, I've seen that countless times.
Yeah. Oh, it's just spastic.
We'd rather just pay you to kind of rock up and kind of do your job.
But yeah, so yeah, Channel 10 would definitely be more suited for our musical.
They're so hungry. 10 Peach would love us.
Oh, we would pop off on 10
10
Peach.
Peach.
I'm thinking we're going to be more of a 10 Shake kind of crew.
Is that an actual channel?
Yeah.
I know there's 10
It's
Bold
got-
and 10 Peach.
It's got Teen Mum on it. I'm hooked on 10 Shake.
10 Shake? What is this? Who are you?
I'm not hooked, but I watch 10 Shake. Out of all the 10s, I watch 10 Shake the most.
Yeah.
It's got like MTV, like, what was that stupid show called with the guy that's like, there's the dumb blonde chick who's just a gimmick, and there's the dude who's like, and then it's like Funniest Home Videos, but like retards version. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That's on there. Teen Mum's on there. It's pretty much like MTV.
Yeah, it's MTV.
MTV. And then it's like got kid shows on in the morning, like SpongeBob and stuff.
Bring back Cheese TV. If they want to make money.
Imagine getting the original Cheese TV boys back together.
Isn't there like an off-brand, like Toasted TV or something now? Something kind of retarded, but it's
I don't
not
want
as
to talk
good.
about Toasted TV.
Have you got a personal vendetta against Toasted
I
TV?
don't want it. The sheer fact that I'm sort of acknowledging that Toasted TV exists infuriates me.
Yeah, okay. Well,
That's how little attention they deserve.
yeah.
And how little they're getting, I think.
From yourself, that's right.
From me.
You
and,
haven't
the
given-
and the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
hoping.
All our 7-year-old subscribers are like, hey,
Toasted TV.
what the fuck, man?
What the fuck, man?
What the fuck, man? That would be good. A little 7-year-old just walking up like that.
Just walking past the TV with his bowl of cereal. Hey, what the fuck, man?
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, so... No, Toasted TV's munted.
Yeah, absolutely.
But imagine the cheese. Do you reckon... Fuck. I reckon we could have been Cheese TV, boys.
Yeah, easy.
But the thing
We
is,
could have
like,
jumped on that.
I'd be running my mouth in some of the like, and I reckon I could regather.
Yeah.
But like, I'd just lose awareness that I'm on a kid show,
There'd be a lot of cuts.
and it's not my show.
Yeah,
exactly.
The editors are working
But
hard.
it's like
in the
you
background.
can't do cuts when you're doing a remote controlled car with a kid.
Yeah. Fuck! Ah,
Yeah.
shit! Sorry, Timmy.
All right, let's see what this baby can do. Like throw those old fashioned remote controlled planes that made of styrofoam that used to just eat shit straight away.
Yeah.
Like just throw it terribly, like rip a wing off. It's his new toy.
Throw it, Mr. Ryder, throw it!
Cheesy rider.
Cheesy. Oh,
And then just throw it, and then just destroy his plane, and be like, "Oh fuck, I'm so sorry, mate." And that's just on live TV.
We're
Yeah,
live.
that's-
All the producers behind the camera. Fuck off.
oh fuck, I mean fuck.
Shit and fuck. And then
I have a condition. Like I have to like feign Tourette's for the rest of my time on TV.
I somehow organised to get you a doctor's forged signature. I knew someone.
Get some edibles. It calms my Tourette's.
It calms you. It makes you more centered and focused.
I
Oh, where's the
wouldn't
weed
go
edibles?
that far. Yeah, I'm gonna need like a few gummies.
Who the fuck gave him a V before we shoot? Fuck. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh fuck, you shouldn't have given me that. Shit.
It would be so good. You just call me in a pad. David, I really need you to get that doctor's signature for me, quick.
Yeah. David, need another fucking subscription, dude. It's only again, man.
Okay, Lachie, we'll get you sorted. We're gonna get you through this. I can't be on Toasted TV without you. I need you here, so we're gonna get you sorted.
We're not going to be on Toasted TV.
Not at this rate.
No, never. Because Toasted TV sucks.
No, okay, well, yeah, we'll move on because I know I've opened up some sort of wound here, so that's
Yeah.
fine. But I've been looking forward to this podcast all week.
Have you?
All week. Unlike most weeks, no, big prank. But
Ow.
I'm always looking forward
You
to
know
the
what?
podcast.
Fucking ouch.
Ouchie?
How often do you reckon, in men and women, sorry to just quickly derail this, but I just want to let this thought fly because I'm on the energy drink.
Go for it.
But how often do you just like see someone and instantaneously it's like you just sexually assess them? I reckon like I'd be at like because they've got to be like
Interesting.
completely hideous for me
Yeah.
to not do that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the thing. Like I'll be sizing anyone above a 2 out of 10 is probably getting assessed.
Yeah.
And they'll get the correct number.
So
you know
I'm
what I
safe.
mean?
Yeah.
No, but like I could do that to you, and I could assess how fuckable you would be to the opposite sex.
Okay.
Objectively, as a man with a dick that
Yeah.
doesn't fuck men.
As a straight man. Yeah.
As a straight man,
As a straight man.
I identify as 3 different men.
As
One's L, one's A, and the other one's E.
yeah, E gets really freaky, I've heard.
E, don't take E to Dunder.
Oh, Dunder gets wild, baby. But I don't know. I don't really sit there and assess the fuckability of strangers. Like
I'm not
train.
talking like the codes going like, and I'm like printing out a fucking.
You're at Wally's 7, 6, 10, 9. Can't even
just like
focus.
I like commit it to memory, and then I look at my printout and I go correct, and I audit.
Oh, there's an audit.
Yeah,
there's
so
not
like
happening.
it's like I look at everyone, and then as I'm looking at people during the day, the machine's going.
Sounds terribly time inefficient.
And then I get home and I go.
Yeah.
And I rip the thing off, and then I remember my day from the numbers.
Yeah.
And I go, yep. More of a 4 than a 3.
Oh, he might need to change. Like, you got your pen out and 3 demoted.
Fold it up, put it into one of my many binders.
Yeah. Oh, that Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm just thinking more of a generic. I'm assessing body parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no. Then I move on with my day.
Oh, it's just a yes
and
or
it's
a
predominantly subconscious too.
Okay, it's a yes or a no situation. I can do yes or no.
But do you, like, if you just literally walk onto a train and then you look at a woman...
Yeah, I'm...
Are you thinking to yourself...
I think this is where I'm more of a traditionalist, and by traditionalist I mean, like, pervert,
Yeah.
where I will look at women and
You'll
be like...
assess.
I'll be like, yes or no.
Yes.
And then that's more like, would I?
And you'll let them know as you walk past them?
Well, I just say...
Yes, no.
Yes, ha! Yes. You know. Let them
Old.
Age doesn't... I'm not ageist.
Neither.
I'm not ageist.
You know what? Neither. And
You
that's
can be
what
a
makes us
60-year-old.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what makes us good people.
We're gentlemen. And we're a dying breed in this
Well,
world.
I reckon
4, 6, 9.
I reckon chicks have the exact same fucking programming.
Yeah, right.
Where you'll just walk into their lives as a stranger, and they'll just look at you and go, no.
Yeah.
Surface level. Then you've got a chance to work your personality.
Yeah.
That's a different dimension altogether.
No, that's where I flourish.
I'm talking. Yes. But I'm talking more in this physical domain. They're 100%. Because then when you see someone hot though, you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
decent.
Like
eye catching.
And I am comfortable enough
And
in
they
my
do the
sexuality
same.
to see a hot man as well and be like, oh yeah,
Mate.
like Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
That's
No.
yeah.
I don't. Channing Tatum's a prawn to me.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't see what
He's
they see in
divisive.
his head. I don't.
He's divisive.
The majority of ladies love him though,
Yeah, they do.
and I get the body. I fully get that. But prawn to me,
Bit of a prawn
head. I don't know. And he's probably a lovely guy.
Oh,
so he's
nothing
got
wrong with him.
he's almost completing the triangle of destiny. But the head has got to go.
Yeah, that just gonna get rid of that prawn shell and just
And then just rip the head off and eat it, mate. Eat it.
Yeah, eat it. Yeah, but nah.
And I mean, his head's not terrible either. But compared to the rest of the shit that he's doing,
Yeah.
and that's me
compared
as
to
a
like
man.
a Gosling.
That's me as a man that doesn't fuck men, right?
I know. And compare that to a Gosling where the head is so good.
But I reckon the body's slightly worse, but also not by much.
Yeah, not by much, but that head.
I know.
The goods.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my god! Imagine if you just
Those
got that for
goods.
free.
Oh,
Imagine
for
if
free?
you just got to grow up,
I can't
and
imagine.
as long as you had your wheat bix, you'd have that. Imagine that.
Walking around with that head on your shoulders.
Yeah, for sure.
Be alright. It'd be a totally different mind space walking through life because I'm used to it. If a girl looks up at me,
Instantly dismisses.
instantly
You can see
dismisses
they've
me.
done the
I
calculation.
see the dismiss, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. Imagine if that ever happened to Ryan. He'd be like,
I think I love you.
I've
never had this before.
I've never been treated this way.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's just like holding onto that ankle.
So yeah,
please.
I reckon chicks do that exact same thing that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Obviously, just probably in a less like physical. Like, there's definitely a physical domain. I reckon,
Less of a
both.
caveman reaction,
Yeah,
maybe.
because it's like that's how you like identify people that are hot, and then you see people that aren't, and you say in your head, "Yuck."
Yeah, that's right. But always in your head.
Yeah.
Because gentlemen, as we already
exactly.
touched on.
I know, such good people.
Such gentlemen. It's fair.
And then you see someone that's middle of the road, and then you have to fucking crunch the numbers.
Yeah. Well, the numbers as in how many beers. 3, 4. That's what I'm seeing when I walk around. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 0. Negative million. You're insane.
Yeah,
You're insanely hot.
I'm gonna need a bit of talk to you.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember why I was segueing into that now. Where you fucking lingered so long, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've now I'm financially connected to Ash. It's more, it's not just an emotional connection anymore. It's a pin connection.
It's not just a physical connection or an emotional connection.
Yeah, no, it's digital now.
There's a digital connection.
There's a digital element to it at least.
That's another level of commitment.
Yeah.
You really dove deep.
Yeah, yep. And I tell you what, you can't duck out for a pie anymore.
Yeah. You can't even get a pie.
You can't duck out to fucking get a drink at lunch for $3 without there being a question.
Because you've got the eagle eye hawk staring at the accounts.
Exactly. And I mean, it's all for the greater good. Don't get me wrong. I understand, but also greedy present me wants to enjoy the moment. It's something that they teach in meditation.
That's right.
Never have any discipline and just live for right now because there might not be a future.
Live in the moment.
Live. Be present.
Yeah. Be present by that soft drink.
Be present in the present because if you don't exist now, you'll only exist in the past. And
be present in the present with a present for yourself.
If you have a present for someone that you love in the present and you're present, they call
That's the triangle of presentness.
They call that the ring of transcendence.
Oh, it's a ring of transcendence because there's three things. So I thought like triangle would be
more of the Venn of transcendence.
The Venn of like spiritualness.
Because you're present, it's like you've got a present, you're not present.
One circle present, one circle not
present. And then
present.
there's these other two overlapping circles that you are present with the present. So then those two overlap.
Yeah.
And then the third circle that overlaps that is that you're present with the present in the present.
Yeah. Let me just say, send me a link to whoever you're meditating from because it sounds horrible and I want to like actually warn others from him. Yeah. So that's
You don't get it, bro.
No,
you don't get it. Buddha did this for like 6 months without water.
Don't invoke Buddha into this, okay?
He did this for 6 months without water.
Don't throw Buddha into.
He was present for 6 months without water.
Okay, I'm just gonna. So much wrong with that comment. We're just gonna skip past it. But
that's how he got so fat, dude.
No, okay.
How did he get so fat? Because he wasn't drinking water.
He was retaining mass.
Yeah.
His bulking mass.
His bulking mass of transcendence.
Yeah. Every transcendent moment,
every positive,
gorging on it,
drinking in the atmosphere's positive energy,
and
turning it into his own.
Whoa, yeah, I really don't want to watch whoever you're watching now. So, but yeah, meditation. That's lot of cool cats getting into that.
Have I had my moment? The Sam Harris app. So that's what I'm using at the minute.
Oh,
you know, I love Sam Harris.
Love Sam Harris.
I don't think he'd love me. But I think you should give me a chance also.
Yeah, Sam Harris, come on the podcast.
Come on the... Oh, he would be so disinterested. I mean, we have to get the serious one up and running. And we'd have to get to 100 episodes and 1 million listeners garner his attention.
Anything, yeah.
But no, in this app, and the annoying thing is... And it's just because I'm greedy as well.
Don't be greedy.
But so you've got like daily meditation and all this other shit that goes on.
Yeah, you're into
it.
But
is it in lessons? No, it wouldn't be.
You learn lessons.
The interesting thing is you set a time frame where the app will go. So you go between midday and midnight.
Yeah.
I allow the app to send me a notification.
Oh.
So then randomly. At any period of time between that, it goes... And I look at my phone and it goes, take a moment.
Oh.
So then I open my phone and I go, okay. And then I tap it. And then Sam comes on and says something enlightening to me.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually decent.
Okay.
One of the ones...
Letting your phone boss you around? No, I'm joking.
One of the interesting... No, offline. We'll go offline here. What do you want to talk about? Oh, my shit life, yeah. Fucking...
Dude, you can't have pies, you were saying.
No, I can't have pies. I can't... I mean, I can. But then someone will get home and be like, do you want to kill yourself?
Yeah.
Because we need to be healthy. And then...
Someone who supposedly cares about you.
I know, right? And I was like, yeah, I know. I want to be healthy, but... I can't spend any money.
Yeah.
You know how much a Subway costs now? That's like the only way to be healthy in this day and age.
And Subway for dinner would be a pretty
Subway
bold.
for breakfast and lunch if you really want to be healthy.
literally the worst hungover meal I've ever had was breakfast at Subway.
That sounds so dumb. Why would you do that?
Because it was the only thing that was around. I was in the middle of Sydney. And then
the only thing around in the middle of Sydney.
Honestly, everything else was shut. I'm not kidding.
What day is this?
Like
Christmas
a Wednesday.
Day?
I was like, it was Christmas.
Jesus.
Oh, and I just made the greasiest, like, fake
What'd
egg.
you get? An egg, bacon and egg thing, is that what
Yeah,
they do?
bacon and
I've
egg.
never been there for breakfast.
Don't, ever.
I'll take that advice. I don't even think I needed that advice, to be honest.
And I don't know if it's because I was hungover and feeling shit, but I just, like, bit into it, and, like, it just all tasted so fake, and I was like, Josh, do you want this? And Josh was like, I'm gonna die.
He'd already had one.
No, he hadn't. He just felt bad. And he just knew that not to have a bite of it. So...
What's the best way to cure a hangover?
Best way to cure
3 iced coffees in a row?
Nah, good, because coffee dehydrates, so really dehydrate your body with 3 iced coffees. I think
it's like pressure training. Resistance training.
My go-to is do your AGB, your after grog bog.
Shit.
Got to get a shit out of you.
So your eyes open? What are you doing? Water, obviously.
Water, smashing the water constantly. But that's a continuous thing. Like, it's not like I don't count that as an action, because it's just like, if you're not smashing the water...
But it is your first... It
is a go-to.
It's your first action, but then it permeates the day.
So I'm on autopilot till then, and then after that, then I'm like, all right, we've got to shit. We've got to get this shit out. You do the shit. That means the gut's clear. The gut's not getting any more bad alcoholic stuff in it. Then you got to have a bat. If you don't have a bat, you're not getting the endorphins. You're not getting the dopamine. Right. You're not going to get it. Honestly. And then you have a huge big breakfast. Those 3 things. Oh. Those 3 things. Bam.
So you're having a bat early in the day.
Oh, dude. If I'm hungover as fuck, I got to get those dopamine levels.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But. And like it's like it is funny how like it is a bit of a process. Like I fully agree. Like doing a shit like if you have your bat first, that's fine. The order doesn't matter to me.
No, it doesn't matter.
But
the order doesn't
you're
matter.
not right until you've done that shit.
Yep.
Until you've had that bat. Until you've eaten.
Yeah. And
then you just sit there, and it might take a bit longer than sometimes, shorter others. But once they're like the 3 commandments of being hungover,
I can relax.
Then you just sit there with your water.
Yeah.
And you just pray that it'll be over soon.
I've done the things I need to do.
Are you taking fucking like Panadols or Nurophens for your hangovers yet?
No.
I reckon I'm getting to the point where I'll just do that to save myself the fucking trouble. Not because I can't handle it, but more because I'd rather just not be dealing with feeling like I'm in a spirit.
And I could, and I'd immediately feel better and probably reduce the amount of time I'm feeling hungover these days. But I'm just like stubborn and like a dumb man, and I'm like, nah. Yeah, I mean, nah, that's chick shit.
We all grow up sometimes. I mean, I was the same with water. If you were getting drunk and you were drinking water, I was like, you're diluting it. Yeah. That was my
you're diluting the high.
Little chimp brain going, you're fucking diluting it, man. And then they'll just be like, I'm still going to drink just as much.
I dead set remember that pressure, not necessarily from you, but being like at the first year of uni, and you've had 15 beers, and your body's just like,
go to bed, dude, or have a beer. No. One or the other.
Yeah. She's like, I'm just having a water because I'm actually like dehydrated somehow, and get in bed, Dave. And you know where those boys are now? They're in hospital getting liver transplants, and look who's having the last laugh now.
Man,
for sip my V.
My poor old fucking orgies have been through the ringer on some of those nights.
Yeah.
Just fucking like, literally just spirits and not a single drop till the next day.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's what you live and you learn.
Yeah.
So now I drink water before... I make sure I drink a shitload before I go to bed. And sometimes I drink water through.
It's nice when we go to yours and you care about the boys.
The cold water's on the rotisserie.
And you're force feeding.
Yes, that's right. That's right. The giver.
Yeah.
Reincarnate.
Lachlan, the giver.
I don't have a shitload of chocolate, but here, some water.
And the boys didn't want to say anything at the moment, so I'm just going to bring this up now and kind of put you on blast on the podcast. They love you for it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you like force feed, because it's sort of turned into a bit of a waterboarding situation. I think it's great. I'm personally kind of on board because you got to hydrate the boys.
It's part of the fun.
It's not fun.
And you're in my house.
We are in your house, and the boys get that.
And that's what I say to you when you're complaining.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how many beers have you had? One. Well, fucking get on the table, because I'm about to fucking, let's go.
No.
And then I hold your nose. I say, hold him down, David.
Oh, why am I part of this? All right,
hold him down or you're next.
Just stay still. Aiden, it'll be over soon.
Drink or drown. Let's play drink or drown.
I don't want to drink.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm designated driver tonight, actually.
I don't want to drink.
I don't want to drink like you.
So drown.
Yeah. No, I'll be in the car.
Yeah.
But you didn't drive here, Dave.
Here, just chuck us a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Just hang out, have a couple of beers in your car while we're fucking waterboarding.
With the doors
people.
locked. You were just at the glass like...
On the two-way.
Yeah.
Got like someone's phone set up on the fucking railing of the balcony so you can see what we're up to.
Video chat. Just a couple beers with the boys. I'm part of this. Yeah.
Yeah, video chat's a good idea. I don't know why I made there be a walkie-talkie. I just thought it would add to the comedy.
Yeah.
Rather than a phone speaker.
Why not both, I guess? You could have both. But that'd be funny. Like, after like midnight, you've waterboarded all the boys. And then, like, I'm still out there in the car. And then you just, like, pop up at the window. How many beers have you had, cunt?
Dave, you're going to have to come in. The boys aren't well.
No, I'm good now. I'm
The
just going to
deck's
the car.
just completely flooded. It's like, you've got me like this before, man. I'm, like, showing you photos of, like, them in, like, real trouble out on the deck.
Yeah.
No, seriously, dude. I know what happened last time, but you do need to fucking come
I just don't
over.
trust you. I'm going to stay in the car, man.
I mean, they chose to stay.
Yeah, so the boys told me to bring it up just casually because the podcast is cash.
Yeah, obviously.
It's so casual. It's a fun, safe
No,
environment.
they can tell me to my face.
I'm
hearing what you're saying and I don't believe you.
Well, okay.
And they can tell me to my face.
Okay. No more waterboarding, just promise me.
No.
Oh, God.
It's part of what fucking turns me on.
Why are you getting turned on, man? Why are you getting so turned on?
It turns me on, man.
Hey, man, why are you getting so turned on?
Because it turns me on.
It's like a bad, Viagra commercial.
Yeah. Just like touching random objects around his house. Start like uncontrollably like air humping things when you're touching the tap.
I take Centure Pro because it turns me on.
Oh, it turns me on.
Got like the microphone like so phallic, like it turns me on.
Nothing better than getting my buds around. We all pop a couple of these bad boys and it turns me on.
It turns us all. The next ad is, it turns us on. It's like 6 guys in a room.
It becomes like a big party drug.
Oh.
They're all at the pub just rock hard, like half munted, like they're on something.
It's the new craze taking Australia by storm.
What started off as a humble Viagra pill has now turned into Australia's party popper.
A national epidemic.
You got a couple of centis for me?
Oh, I need some centis, man. Why do you want a centi? Why do you want to even have an erection at this party?
Shut up, man.
Sandra's gonna be here.
Dude, you're such a turn-off.
You're not turning me on. Why do you have an American accent now?
You were such a turn-off, bro.
Jason. I'm so not turned on. My name's David. Why are you calling me Jason right now?
Oh, crikey.
No.
Centure Pro is a good one. Is that a real thing?
No, I just made that up.
Centure Pro is decent.
Yeah, I thought it sounded sort of...
Yeah,
kind of
I was trying to think of something that would get the job done, but I was just thinking of little orange pills.
Yeah, little...
I couldn't give them a name.
Well, I was like... I was going to lean into, like, really obvious sort of name, like something like...
Throb.
Like hard pro, you know. Hard pro, get hard.
Hard Pro. I like Hard Pro.
Hard pro?
Street name Throb.
Oh, you got any throb? You got any fucking throb, man? I'm looking to go to a party hard.
You got any of that?
Oh, I got some of that.
Holy shit, I nearly killed myself.
Your own joke on the list. So good. Don't you love that?
Such a terrible display of arrogance as well. To be laughing at something I've created. Well, I just didn't process it properly until I made the sound.
Yeah. Throb's good though. Is that the music or is that like the sound of?
It's made to be ambiguous.
Oh, good. Whatever you want to hear, you hear. Centure Pro.
Centure Pro, man.
Centure Pro.
You hear that?
We shouldn't have made eye contact.
Oh man, if that was on vid, that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking hell.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a little funny concept for everybody.
Yeah, that was good.
So we'll never forget. We'll get little humble vitamin C tablets on a shirt.
Yeah.
And the shirt says Centure Pro.
Centure Pro.
And then on the back it says Throb.
Well, is Throb our slogan or is this gets me hard? What was it?
Oh, this turns me on.
This turns me on.
I mean,
it could go either way.
It could.
Honestly.
Or maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's my lost cause. Maybe I should have been like a drug pharmaceutical namer, you know?
Yeah,
sure
you got any other shit like Centure Pro up your sleeve?
Well, that was kind of, I don't know, it depends on the drug. Like, the drug, I need the name of the drug, what's...
Right.
Like, throw like
so they've
the drug
discovered
at me.
a drug that can really, really, really elastate old men's testicles.
Yeah, okay.
So you take it and your nuts go back to looking like you're 20.
Is it just a pill?
Yes.
It's not like a spritz or a spray, like a balm or anything. I'm just that helps. That
And
helps.
it's an ointment.
It's an ointment. So you rub that on the balls.
Yeah.
And then
You rub that on the scrot, down to the knee, and then it slowly, I don't know, the opposite of elastizes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. It's probably just like you kind of want to invoke, like, you know, tightening or euthanizing. I mean, youthnizing, like making younger. I mean, no, we don't do that.
Right.
We don't euthanize.
That's something that fucking homed humans would do.
Like a homed human, yeah. So you kind of maybe like, you know, like elastosalve or something. You know, like that's just
Elastosalve.
Yeah, I'm just, you know, that's just, you know, elastic. Put the elastic and it's a salve. It's like a salving and like an ointment. So
Right.
you know, that's kind of basic. Not as good as Centure Pro, but you know,
No, that's fine. It's tough to do.
hard
Tough
to make
do.
magics. You know,
I
lightning
know,
strike twice.
I know. That's right. That's why I was like, fuck. If you have the ability to do that, and that is
Shit.
your missed calling, then
Yeah.
fuck.
Well,
we can make a lot of jokes out of a lot of
Holy
things.
shit! Just like, well, this podcast could be actually great.
We can actually,
Yeah.
we can turn this around, bro. We'll just delete the last 19 episodes.
Honestly, it's not too late.
We're still fresh. We're young in the game,
no
bro.
one knows who we are.
Oh man, that was really fun.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun with that last bit.
that was a great time.
One thing that's concerning me though, not a lot of socks in here this week.
And is it smelly still?
No,
I've cleaned up a little bit.
and the
for you.
window's closed too.
And the window is closed. So those socks must have been doing a number.
The
Crazy.
fan wasn't on.
That we didn't have a fan on. That's right.
And we were sitting in here stagnating.
I just couldn't believe how smelly they were because I walked in not being able to smell anything. But I guess it's my smell.
Yeah. It's your smell, and I think you and I both will admit having weak senses of smell. I mean, my sinuses aren't. You'd think I'd be able to fucking track down a hound from 9 miles away with my fucking pecker.
I was disappointed when I learned.
I mean, my nose.
Yeah. We'll talk about your pecker though.
Yeah, no, it's got a great sense of smell.
Yeah, it's incredible. You just don't unleash it enough.
Yeah. I mean, they call it a Jap's eye, but fuck, it really should be a nose.
It should be the
Nostril. The Jap's nostril.
I've never heard of Jap's eye before. That can't be kosher. That can't be good. I think it's racist. I think it's pretty racist. So I don't know what it means, but if I had
The
to
bit
guess,
that the cum shoots out of
Yeah.
looks like an Asian's eye.
it's not racist. How could you possibly infer? Jesus. You can't just drop Jap's eye and move on. Like it's something
I didn't know that was a big deal.
It's a playful, it's a playful Jap's eye.
I never thought about it. I was just as innocent like a brown eye.
Yeah, like a brown eye.
Because a brown eye makes sense. Because your
Oh.
anus you shit out your anus.
You do shit out your anus, and it's
then
brown.
it's brown.
It's not racist.
It's like a singular brown eye.
That's not a racist.
I have brown
thing.
eyes.
So do I.
Someone has blue eyes.
That's
Are
right.
they upset?
They feel left out, maybe.
I'm calling my fucking urethra a fucking jab site, goddamn.
Is that something you got from, like, your dad or something? Like,
I don't know. You've never heard that.
I've heard of one-eyed snake. That's a thing. But not the jab site.
Oh, I don't know where I picked that up. I honestly don't. As a kid.
Yeah.
As a kid, talking to other kids,
that sounds like something from Kenilworth or, like, Ballet Park. Like, honestly. Sounds like a little...
I wonder how many people are going to just be like, what did he just say?
No, rewind.
Fuck. I hope... Leave some comments if you know what a Japsai is.
Yeah.
Or you knew that Japsai was a name for a urethra.
Yeah.
Prior to this.
If you knew what that was, comment hashtag One Eye Club. Hashtag One Eye Club. Don't comment hashtag Jap Eyes. We don't want that. We don't want that on there.
Hashtag baby Japsai.
No. Keep babies out of it, and B, keep Japs out of it.
Hashtag eyes of Japanese babies.
Slightly better. Okay, it's long, but it's better. So I'll go with it. Fuck, where were we going with that before?
I do not know.
I've completely blanked it now where that conversation was going.
No, we can get there, man.
Your smell, and then I said...
and I said they called it a Jap's eye, but really it should be a nostril.
Yeah, that's right.
And you were in shock. You were really... I didn't even know I said a joke.
Yeah, you did. Someone's probably going to come and be like, yeah, it's pretty standard saying, dude. And
I hope it is, for my sake.
Yeah, I kind of
for
hope
my
it is
safety
too. Yeah, for the podcast's sake.
Yeah. I mean, no, we can always bleep it, and then no one will ever know.
Yeah, and then we'll just, like, this last 5 minutes of content will make, like, 0 cents.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
They're uncomfortable with that. But you should unleash your trouser snake more often to help with, like, missing persons cases and things like that.
I know,
It's like
exactly.
a service to the community.
Exactly.
But, I've got descent boys, and then you just unzip, and then you're just, like, leaning out with your dick out in front. It's up in the woods!
They're just, like, holding the cloth in front of me. I'm like, shove their hand down my pants.
I'm sorry.
I can't hold it. If I change it, it looked for me.
It's like, it's like, what the fuck am I doing with that? This thing doesn't do anything. Yeah, but my sense of smell's complete dog shit as well.
Same.
Yeah,
same.
We're in the bad smell club. What a club.
Apparently that fucks with your sense of taste too.
I feel like I've got a good sense of taste.
Same.
So maybe it's just like we still have a sense of smell, so we're fine.
It's like Daredevil when he loses his sense of sight. His sense of hearing's amplified because they're the two critical senses.
So critical.
But then we've lost smell,
Somewhat.
which is critical.
It is a pretty good one.
But only a little bit of our smell, or maybe half of our smell.
Yeah, maybe half.
So it's like our taste, because it's slightly less critical than sight and hearing.
It really is.
It has been amplified.
Yeah, like so. 50...
So we're like if like Daredevil had like two sidekicks, we'd be Daredevil's sidekicks.
I just had a thought. We both like spicy food.
Yeah.
Maybe the fact that we both like spicy food is because our palates have become quite, like, marginalised. And so normal food doesn't taste like anything else. And maybe we're just now realising we're actually a bit fucked.
Part of what turns me on is that it fucking clears my sinuses. My nose runs.
And I can smell.
I love it. I love it for that. Because nothing else can do that. I'm sure there's probably plenty of medications that can do that. Yeah. But I'd rather just have hot shit.
Yeah, I was going to just do a little call out, because speaking of hot shit, if anyone out there has a particular hot sauce that they would like
definitely.
us to try,
definitely,
that we can kind of easily get, like, don't make us go to, like, bloody find the yellow man in a poncho on, like, Silk Road, like Woolies or Coles ideally. If you've got a favourite hot sauce you want us to, like, just get our little wicks dipped in and set on fire, then comment and we'll do it.
Yep, 100%. I will literally, if it's a hot sauce, doesn't matter whether it tastes good or bad,
no.
or if it's as hot as fuck or not too bad. If there's any recommendations, promise we'll get it and I'll have it.
Yeah, promise. Because
depending on what post's doing, because if you get something real specific, we'll have to get it mailed in, but I'll do it.
Yes. So that's a little one for the people. No, that'll be a nice little that'll be a spicy episode, that one. Spicy boys.
Yeah.
The Spice Cast.
I mean, what should if we were ever gonna, so we could do so you reckon episode 20 is gonna be like a Hot Ones
format? I reckon we should just blatantly rip it off. Yeah. But we'll also do our own thing.
We'll make it our thing.
And then no one will comment going like, oh, this was like Hot Ones. You guys like fucking Hot Ones wannabes. But no, we'll be like, no.
No, the title will be Hot Ones.
The rip-off. Which is different.
No, I was thinking it'd be like Hot Ones with Sean Evans, and I'll shave my head.
Oh, yeah, shave your head and wear a hoodie.
And I'll look nothing like him.
Yeah, no.
And that'll be the funny-ass joke.
Everyone
Ash
will
will
laugh.
get it.
And you know
Should
what'll
be laughing,
you know what'll be
carrying
great?
on when I come home bald.
People will click on that video and find our channel thinking it's Hot Ones.
Yeah. We'll get a couple of extra views, couple more reports.
Couple more reports. That'll be good. Little infringement notices.
Yeah.
Demonetized. I'm excited for that.
I mean, you got to get monetized to get demonetized.
Yeah, but maybe by getting the attention of getting demonetized before we've been monetized, we'll get more of our videos monetized.
Well, it's because we just don't give a fuck. But
yeah.
we really do.
We are the bad boys of YouTube.
Like, not 2 podcasts ago, we were begging for sponsors.
Yeah.
Now we're the fucking bad boys of YouTube.
We're the bad boys of YouTube. You want to be a sponsor on our podcast? Well, we're going to say things about you anyway.
What do you reckon?
Real positive things.
What do you reckon instead of the spicy boys, we call ourselves the fire ants?
Fire ants is okay.
Because we're short.
We're short,
We're like
small
ants.
boys. Yeah, very.
But we can handle our fucking spines.
Oh god, and we are fire.
I could fucking spice every tall man I know under the table.
Honestly, I've seen you do it. It's
So,
impressive. I've
Down
also
here at fucking
I've
4'8",
also been on
mate.
I've been on the receiving end of walking into the toilet after you've done that as well. So it's just like I've seen the full process.
Yep.
But that part right up until the toilet is very impressive. And I'm exactly the same. I'm not going to pretend that I don't immediately.
Do a piss.
No, it's worse. Way worse. Way.
Spew?
Nah. But
Shit.
yeah.
Oh man, I mean, I usually just don't shit until the next day,
Yeah.
and I try and I will intentionally hold it so that more normal food can get processed and reduce how fucked the shit is.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just get home and you're like, uh-oh, and you go and do a molten lava.
But we've done.
I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice. But
sometimes your body
you just
literally
don't have
doesn't
a choice.
give you a choice. It's not your choice. Preventics.
If you ever want to do something with yourselves, if you ever actually want to achieve something as a human, go to YouTube and look up the Preventics ad. And honestly, I don't know if it's on YouTube, but
I assume
I'll
it
leave
is.
a link. You know what? I'll leave a link in the description when I upload this for the Preventics ad. And if you make it this far, watch it. And dead set, the Canadian club ad, where the guy's like, drink the beer, 30% more summer. And then the dude's like, what? He's like, I don't know, just drink it. That moment and the Preventics ad are the best advertising of this decade.
Yeah.
And I won't hear anything else.
I can wholeheartedly agree with the Preventics. I don't know if I've seen that Canadian Club one, actually. I feel like I remember
I'll leave
it.
a link in the description.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Don't be impatient.
I can't wait for this podcast to come out so I can watch that. Or maybe you could
You'll have to remember, that's the key.
Maybe you could just show me after this podcast.
No, I won't be doing that. We need the views.
Yeah, we
Even if it's us.
Or the clicks. But yeah, you got much going on next week? You got much coming up?
Yeah, I've been thinking about the word speakerphone a lot.
Well, you told me a little bit about it, but you just said it's constantly in my dreams and thoughts, and I was like, I hung up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, put me on speakerphone.
Yeah. Tell me more about
that. Well,
yeah.
I just want you to think about that. I want everyone to think about that for a second. It's like you're on the phone and you're talking to somebody, right? And their voice is coming through a speaker when you're talking to them, right? And then they're like, oh yeah, put me on speakerphone.
Yeah.
And you'll look at your phone screen like this. You'll be looking at your phone screen.
I usually look at it like that.
And then you'll be looking and you'll go, and it'll be a picture of a speaker.
Yeah.
But then it'll say underneath it, speakerphone.
Does it actually say that? I've never paid attention. Are you about to show me?
I'm about to fucking...
I have never paid attention to my natural surroundings in that much detail.
let me just call Telstra, because I just do that all the time for no reason. Out of fun.
Yeah, so much fun.
Where is it?
But yeah, that's so attentive if this is true. You're just staring at the world and questioning everything. Trust no one.
So, but No, it didn't
No.
come up.
Didn't come up.
But
okay.
I'll continue this
Yeah.
for the sake of it. Everyone's calling speakerphone.
Mm.
Why put the phone in? You're already on the phone.
I don't think I've ever called a speakerphone
Right.
myself. I call it speaker.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you think about the word megaphone.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
It does make sense.
That actually makes sense.
Because it's like projecting your voice.
Mm. It's like a phone,
But is it like a phone? It's nothing like a phone.
but you are able
It's nothing
to,
like a telephone.
But you are able to... So if a phone is making your voice go from one place to another, a megaphone kind of does the same thing. Except it doesn't use the satellite. It just uses pure force.
It projects your voice.
It's just pure force.
So it's a type of phone,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's a megaphone.
It's a megaphone.
Just
But
like
a
there's
speaker.
gramophones.
But it's a speaker, a type of phone.
So what the hell is a speakerphone?
That's... Welcome to the podcast, everyone. If you made it this far, we're going to take the next hour and 20 minutes to...
We've been meaning to do a serious podcast for a while now.
Yeah.
And we've been actually quite lazy, in all honesty, about getting it out. But I think now's sort of one of the best times to present some of the more critical things that interest Dave and I.
Yeah.
And congratulations if you've made it this far. You're officially hearing the beginning of Dave and I start to be serious. So
I really like, just to get out of it for a second, your serious podcast voice has come down like a whole octave, and I'm loving it. I just want to say,
really,
I feel like I should match your energy and maybe just come down and maybe just like, welcome back to NPR.
that's right. No, well, the thing is that you want to be clear and you want everyone to understand what you're saying.
And you want to project your voice.
You do 100%. You need to be confident. You need to be who you are.
You're getting too animated again. Bring it down.
No.
To a serious podcast
You got to show emotion at times.
Okay.
So that they know you're serious and then they know you care about what you're saying.
This is my persona that I will have as a serious podcaster.
I reckon you're going to struggle.
Yeah. And I've immediately broken it. So yeah.
This is the kind of voice that I want to have when I'm speaking on the podcast.
This is the kind of je ne sais quoi that I bring to the table.
Holy fuck, that sounded French. I'll ignore that.
No. No.
Oh, no.
No need to be alarmed. That would be so good.
But yeah, so speakerphone, fuck that.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
It's like sometimes someone will be like, yeah, I'll put you on speaker. I hear that all the time as well.
Yeah.
But I can sort of tell that mentally they're shortening the word speakerphone to say speaker.
That's so true. I've got a question for you.
Yep.
I'm really just going to go off on a completely different tangent here.
That can die, I don't care.
Happy? If you had to go to a musical... if you had to go to a desert island, sorry.
Musical, obviously.
If you had to go to a...
Is my answer.
Musical. Fuck. All right, you asked me a question.
Yeah.
No, what I was going to say is if you
could kiss anyone in this room.
If you could kiss one person in this... Well, if it was a choice between the wall or me...
Suicide?
Is there a third option?
Yeah, go, sorry.
If you...
Desert Island?
Desert Island.
Is this going to be like the food thing again where I just can't turn this into anything?
Exactly. No, I was going to say, if you were going to a desert island and you knew you were going to be there for the next 10 years, and you could... And there's not much entertainment, so you have to take a musical instrument, what would you take?
I mean, a guitar sounds obvious, but also, like, probably the easiest to, like, manage. You know, like, I'm fucking stranded on a desert island.
Yeah.
It's like,
you're
am I really... What? Yeah, exactly. Like, am I really going to be able to protect... And even then, like, the weather conditions can fuck the guitar.
Yeah.
But my fucking clarinet or my saxophone or my whatever else isn't going to work at all if it gets left in the rain.
Resilient, yeah.
Whereas, like, I can learn how to tune it if the neck starts getting a bit bent or whatever, you know? And then a piano, well, shit.
I mean...
Shit, mate.
I mean, it's impressive.
That shit heavy.
If it's impressive, it's just on the island when you get there. Fantastic.
So it's like, I'm a bit sus. Is this deserted?
But the first cold night, that piano's getting dismantled and turned into fire.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, cool.
So-
We got a bunch of firewood just sitting here. I want music.
Ready to go. I can floss my teeth with these strings.
Yeah, the string. Make a shelter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. So that was a question.
Yeah, that was a question that I asked.
That reminds me a lot of if you're on a desert island and you could only have one type of food forever, what would it be?
Yeah, I channeled your energy. Yeah. How does it feel?
Didn't like it.
Yeah, no.
I don't like it.
I don't like it, man.
But shit. Where to now, Dave? Are we gonna have to fill?
Oh, well, we're fillers, and we know how to fill.
6 minutes.
6 minutes until the end.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This one has flown.
This has been an absolute. This has been a rip snorter.
Man,
I've had fun.
I had a lot of fun with Throb.
Yeah, Throb.
I really reckon that's a possible. That's out of everything I've said.
Yeah.
Out of everything we've created.
Yes, it's all created.
That is probably going to be the leading merch.
Yeah.
The Throb shirts.
The Throb shirts. It's not Heart Throb though. It'll be Pill Throbs. I don't know.
It'll be fucking, what is it?
Centure Pro.
Centure Pro.
Yeah.
Centure Pro shirts. Get ready to throb.
Gets me hard.
Well, that turns me on.
It turns me on, man. But moving on from that, if you had to go to a desert island,
You can't.
No, I'm not doing that.
Do it.
No, I don't want to.
I want to know what you want to say.
Part of the joke.
I wanted to know what you were going to say.
It was just a joke.
And you could only have one hairstyle.
Yeah, you could
What
only-
hairstyle?
My hair's getting pretty long, eh? I reckon I'm way overdue for a cut.
Yeah, but also fuck it.
It feels
Are you
weird.
gonna do? You should get some COVID growth going. I
COVID
always
growth,
want to
yeah.
do it, and then when it gets like really long, Ash gets the shits, and I can't be fucked.
So I asked Ash on Saturday. I was like, "Do you reckon I should like maybe just embrace it and grow my hair?" She's like, "Cut it now."
Yeah, it's nice.
I was like, "She's a fan."
Yeah.
But that's the type of blunt criticism that you need to really know who you are as a person.
To really make sure that they know you're ignoring
Well,
them.
I asked Katie. Obviously, I asked my missus, and she was she's very nice, and she was like, "Oh, you can sort of do what you want, you know." But the look behind the eyes, her soul was leaving her body, where she was like, "Please, cut it."
Yeah, true.
But I'd never tell you to cut it
But what about if you actually managed long hair?
if I could.
We're
pull
talking.
It off.
We're talking like those little like pin needle man buns as soon as it's possible. We're talking.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. Especially that little like desperate little fucking. Yeah.
Shit.
Would hurt your head though.
Yeah, you'd be getting tension headaches probably.
Fuck
Pulling your hair
it,
back.
worth it, man.
Yeah, fashion.
Worth it, bro.
Yeah, it's just fucking fashion. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if I've got the personality to pull off long hair. I'm not cool enough.
That's not true.
I'm not cool enough. All the
I think,
guys
I
that
think
have
you
long
gotta,
hair are
you
cool.
gotta, you don't know. You gotta grow it and then make yourself cool. Or you're a programmer.
Yeah.
That's like the two.
All the IT guys
Yeah.
have long hair. And not to be racist, except the Indians though. It's just there's half of them are Indian, half of them are just like white, sort of Caucasian looking guys, and those guys all have long hair. Don't know what that's a culture thing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that is a culture thing,
Yeah.
and they perpetuate that culture
Mm.
by having long. Some guys got long hair. They rock up first day at work. They don't have long hair first day at work.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's right.
The first day ever, they don't have long hair. Then
Yeah.
It's over.
Next day they're wearing a wig.
you know Adam's an
Then they
IT
got-
person.
Yeah.
He might be a good person to quiz
Oh, we
because
could
he
quiz
doesn't
him.
have long hair,
Yeah, he doesn't.
but
What's
he
wrong
must
with you?
face some serious pressure.
I know, that's a poor guy. And he's
I reckon he gets
work.
workplace. He looks like the kind of guy that gets fucked workplace bullied.
Yeah. But come on the podcast, Adam, and prove us wrong. Show us that we're
Oh
wrong.
man, I feel so sorry for him. He's just the look of him
What do
with
we
that
have?
short hair.
It's so short.
Oh man,
How do we help him?
Nothing we can do.
Well,
He's gonna have to become an engineer
yeah. And then
if he wants to fit in with hair like
they'd
that.
embrace him with
Yeah.
open arms.
Welcome.
But it's funny because now I sit close to the IT guys. I literally sit on the other side of the cubicle from them, and then maybe they see me getting my long hair. They're like, "This can't think he's like one of us. Like, what's going on?" And then like maybe they're talking about me and stuff, and maybe that's why my internet at work today wouldn't work, and it's maybe why my computer went missing, and somehow all that porn was on my computer,
I
even though I
found it
never
in the
watched
bin.
porn. Yeah, it was like a banana on it. That's weird.
A banana and like a discarded tub of yogurt.
Yeah. It was fucking... Anyway, I just thought it was like someone's accident.
Yeah, and that was on a trip to the bathroom actually.
Well, it was fast. It happened really quickly,
Wouldn't have been targeted though. Those guys love me.
Yeah. No, we make jokes. Like, I always say, like, here he is, and I don't actually know his name. I don't know. I'm sure he's not angry about that, though.
You know what we never actually circled back to? Our musical.
Which one?
The one that we started the podcast with.
Yeah.
It's going to be on 10 Shake.
10 Shake. Well...
What do you want the story to be?
Of this particular musical, I'm really into rock operas. Recently, I'm getting into rock operas, so I need the
I'm going to need you to give me a little taste. I will join in.
Yes.
But I need a taste to figure out where I am.
Well, so you know what rock music is, so obviously it's like...
And I know what opera is, and I'm struggling to blend and make it.
You don't get it? So it's kind of like AC/DC, but they're talking about like their long-lost lover, and they want to find her and make that her wife.
Right,
but
that's the story. That's the story.
That's the story, yeah.
I get we could make a story around rock opera.
Yeah.
What's rock opera?
Yeah. And rock opera itself is a musical style.
I know.
Yeah.
How's it sound?
Is a classical... I'm on the highway to hell, you know? But it's like really theatrical. You know, you just did it, dude. That's rock opera. It's hot.
That was off. I want to change genres.
You want to change?
I want to change, unfortunately.
All
we'll keep the same story.
Yeah,
they can be in love or some shit.
Yeah.
But I can't do that.
Well, you want to do like jazz
I can't do that for hours on end.
What do you want to do?
That's all I got.
Okay, that was something.
Bit of hi-hat.
Yeah. And now, Dave, you do the other 12 parts.
And now you create the genre.
I'm saxophone, obviously.
Fuck, I was tuba. I think we've sufficiently filled. I mean, honestly, they're so lucky to have got those extra 6 minutes.
Yeah, those 6 minutes were...
You guys are so lucky, but we do it for you.
I hope you guys treasured every moment of it.
Alright.
Well, next one's the last podcast for the season.
Yeah, that's it.
We're really committing to this.
That's it.
We're going to actually pop off. End of season 1, everyone. And there probably will be like a little week or two break after that.
Yeah.
But don't worry, the last episode will come pretty quickly.
And we've been so inconsistent with uploads, you'll barely notice that we're gone.
That's right. You'll be like, oh, no, that's pretty standard.
It's 2 weeks since... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the last 3 were 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's about average, actually. So get excited, guys.
But yeah, and we'll do a rock opera outro.
Yeah.
I've just decided for the end of the season.
That's sick. Okay, we'll do that. We'll work on something until then.
Yep.
We're going to have to.
We will definitely need to.
Yeah.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Happy
Love
episode
you.
19.
See ya. Bye-bye.